Hello everyone, welcome to another video. We will be discussing questions on mathematical physics, on the PYQs of mathematical physics. Okay, so mathematical physics PYQs. Mathematical physics is a very important topic for your JEST, and questions from it like not that hard, but it's a bit tricky. So we have to solve them. Alright, so we're done first question. We'll try to solve 10 questions in this session. Okay. So what is the value of is the value of the following series, value of the following series. What is the value of the following series? What is the series? 1 plus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial plus dot 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 whole square minus 1 plus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 5 factorial plus dot 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 whole square. Okay. So this is this is your series. We have to find out the value. So the options are 0, option B is E, option C is E square, and option D is your 1. Okay, so we have to find the value of this series. Okay, so try this question. Please try this question first. I will give you 1.5 minutes. I will give you 1 minute to solve this question. You have 1.5 minutes to solve this question. Here's the value of the following series: 1 plus 1 by 2 factorial um, plus 1 by 4 factorial plus dot 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 square minus 1 plus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 5 factorial dot 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 whole square. Please try to understand, try to see what does this series represent. Do you have any idea what this series is about? What is it? Whose expansion is this series actually? Okay, please try to decode that. Okay, okay. So how to solve this question? Let's see. See, your e to the power 1, I can write it as 1 plus 1 plus 1 square by 2 factorial plus 1 square by 3 factorial plus dot dot dot. Okay. E to the power minus 1, I can write it as 1 minus 1 plus 1 square by 2 factorial minus 1 q sub. This is q by 3 factorial hmm, dot 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 dot. Okay. So if you see, if I add them, okay, e to the 1 plus e to the minus 1, if you see, these two are cancelled. Okay, but this is there. Okay, leave it. Yeah. If I add them, this will be 2 plus 2 whole into 1 square by 2 factorial plus 1. Okay. And these two will be cancelled. Plus there will be 2 whole into 1 square 1 fourth by 4 factorial because next term will be 1/4 by 4 factorial here, and there will be plus 1/4 by 4 factorial here, right? Okay, so plus 2 whole into 1/6 by 6 factorial, it will go on like this. Okay, so if you see, I can take the 2 common, 2 whole into 1 plus 1 square by 2 factorial, okay, plus 1/4 by 4 factorial, plus 1/6 by 6 factorial, dot 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 dot. Alright, so if you see, I can take the 2 to that side because this is on the left side here. So e to the power 1 plus e to the power minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 plus 1 square by 2 factorial is 1/4 by 4 factorial, and it will go on. So if you see, this is the formula of what? E to the power x plus e to the power minus x by 2 is actually cos hyperbolic x. So just put it, x in place of x there is 1. So cos hyperbolic 1 is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial. It will go on and on. Okay, is it alright? Okay. Now if I subtract them, now that will give me what? That will give me 1 plus, similarly 1 plus 1 by 3 factorial is 1 by 2. Just I am taking the alternative one. Okay, plus dot dot dot. Okay, so this is a what? This is, if you see, e to the power x minus e to the power minus x divided by 2, that is a sine hyperbolic x. Okay, so if you take it, sine hyperbolic 1 is equal to 1 plus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 5 factorial plus dot 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 dot. Okay, so if you see, this is your cos hyperbolic 1, this is your sine hyperbolic 1. Okay, what is the question now? Question is this whole square minus this whole square. If you see, this is a what? We just decided this is a cos hyperbolic 1 and the other one is a sine hyperbolic 1. So I can write it here, cos hyperbolic 1 whole square minus sine hyperbolic 1 whole square. Okay, so what is the value for it? See, cos square x plus sine square x is equal to 1. But in case of hyperbolic function, like cos hyperbolic x whole square plus minus sine hyperbolic x also, like this, cos square hyperbolic 1 minus sine square hyperbolic 1, this is actually 1. Okay, just have to remember this. This is in case of hyperbolic functions. Okay, so the answer is a 1. I hope you understood. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, next question. This kind of questions come in only in JEST, okay, and these don't come in NET or GATE, only in JEST or in TIFR. Question number 2. Question number 2. An unbiased die is cast twice. Is cast twice. The probability that the probability that the positive difference the probability that the positive difference that is bigger minus smaller between the two numbers is 2. Between the two numbers is 2 each. An unbiased die is cast twice. The probability that the positive difference between the two numbers is 2 is dash. Option A, 1 by 9. Option B, 2 by 9. Option C, 1 by 6. Option D, 1 by 3. So this is your question. Please try. You have 1.5 minutes. An unbiased die is cast twice. Probability that the positive difference between the two numbers is 2. Okay. So how to solve it? Easy question. See, twice means what is the total number of events? 6 to the power 2, that is 36. 6, 1 to 6, and it is rolled twice. 6 to the power 2, that is 36. Now, probability that the positive difference between the two numbers is 2. So, how can be the arrangement? It can be 3, 1. Like one die will have 3, one die will have 1. So, the answer is 2. It cannot be 1, 3. 3, 1 only because positive difference. Okay. Another is your 4, 2. 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your 2. Next is your 5, 3. Okay. Like this. It's like this, isn't it? 5, 3. Okay. Next is your 6, 4. 6, 4. It's like this, isn't it? And this one is like this. So these are the some of the arrangements that can be see. This is 2, difference is 2, difference is 2, 2, 2. It cannot be 4, 6, but that will be minus 2. So how many events like are there according to the question? 4. And what is the total number? 36. So that's it. So probability of getting 2 is what? 4 by 36. That is 1 by 9. Is it clear? Very easy question. Probability questions come in JEST, okay? So be prepared. Answer is 1 by 9. Okay? Question number 3. As x tends to 1, the infinite series x minus x cube by 3 plus x fifth by 5 minus x 7 by 7 plus dot 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 dash. Option A diverges. Option B converges to unity. Okay. Option C converges to pi by 4. Option D none of the above. Okay. As x tends to 1, the infinite series x minus x cube by 3 plus x fifth by 5 minus x 7 by 7 plus dot 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 means is like what happens to them? Diverges, converges to unity, converges to pi by 4, none of the above. Please try. You have 1.5 minutes. In the exam, you have to try to solve it in 1.5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So how to solve it? See here again. You have to remember these things. Okay. Like the expansion and all. Like the one I just did in the first question. X minus x cube by 3 plus x fifth by 5 minus x 7 by 7 dot dot dot. Okay. This is actually the expansion of tan inverse x. Okay. Tan inverse x. So you have to remember that. So x tends to 1. So if I put x tends to 1 here, that means what? I'll just put tan inverse 1, right? So tan inverse 1. What is tan inverse 1? That means for which value of theta tan is 1? 5 by 4. Okay. So the answer will be converges to 5 by 4. Is it alright? Yeah. Not like I won't say it's easy, just you have to remember the expansion. Tan inverse x expansion. Yes. Okay. Okay, next question. Question number 4. The next one is a very good one. If x square bracket denotes the greatest integer, you must have studied it in class 12. Integration greatest integer not exceeding x, then 0 to infinity mod x, square bracket x e to the power minus x dx will be how much? Will be option A 1 by e minus 1, option B 1, option C e minus 1 by 1, e, option D e by e square minus 1. So these are the options. Okay, please try this question. You have 1.5 minutes again. If x denotes the greatest integer but not exceeding x, then 0 to infinity x e to the minus x will be how much? Please think how can we define this one? If you can define this one, you can solve it. Try to remember you have studied it in class 12. Okay, so let's try to write the definition of this one. So what does it mean? It means if x is between 0 to 1, okay, so your this bracket x will be how much? It will be 0. Okay, it will be what? 0. Because if you see, x is between what? 0 to 1. It is, it won't be equal to 1. It is 0 to 1. It can be 0.7. It can be 0.7, right? It can be 0 to, it can be 0 to 0.7. So for 0.7, what is the greatest integer value? In this is 0. Because it's not equal to 1, na? It's between 0 to 1. Okay. So that is what this is called, greatest integer value. X is equal to 0. For x less than equal to x, this is for this one, x will be what? X will be 1. For 2, 3, x will be 2. Okay. So, um, so we will go on like this. Okay. And here the limit is 0 to infinity. So let's see how can we go. How far can we go? 0 to infinity x e to the power minus x dx. So 0 to 1 bracket x e to the power minus x dx plus 1 to 2 bracket x e to the power minus x dx plus 2 to 3 bracket x e to the power minus x. It will go on and on. Okay. So if you see, so the value of x will be here 0, right? The lower one will be the value. So 0, 0 to 1 plus here the value will be 1, 1 to 2, 1 into e to the power minus 60x plus 2 to 3, the lower value 2 into e to the minus 60x. It will go on and on. Okay. Now then, 0 plus here 1 to 2 e to the minus x. Okay. So it is actually e to the minus x. So minus e to the minus x is 1 to 2 plus 2 minus e to the minus x 2 to 3 plus. Okay. So minus e to the power, if you see, minus 2 minus e to the minus 1 plus 2 whole into minus 2 whole into e to the power minus 3 minus e to the minus 2. It will go on and on. Okay. If you see, if I open it, minus e to the minus 2 plus e to the minus 1 minus e to the minus 3 plus e to the minus 2. Okay. Next term would be what? If you guess, if you can guess, it will be 3. It will be minus 3 e to the minus 4 plus e to the minus 3. So it will go on like this. Right? So here there is a minus. It will go on like this. So if you try to solve this and simplify it, it will be what? It will be e to the power minus 1 is e to the power minus 2. Okay, see? Minus 2. And this one, see? E to the power minus 3. And this one will collaborate with the next term, plus 0 minus 1. So it will go on and on. Okay? So up to infinity. Okay? So what is this? This is your GP. This is in GP, geometric progression. If there is a geometric progression, the summation is a by 1 minus r. A is your first term, r is your difference, like that difference. So first term is either minus 1, 1 minus. What is the difference? That term, that much only. If I multiply e to r minus 1, everything will just go on, right? So e to the minus 1. So that is 1 by e by 1 minus 1 by e. So 1 by e, e minus 1 by e. So 1 by 1, e minus 1. Is it clear? So that is the answer. 1 by e minus 1. Okay. Is it alright? Let's do another question. Question number 5. What is the value? What's the value of the following series option A, sorry, 1 minus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial minus whole square plus 1 minus root 3 factorial plus 1 by 5 factorial minus whole square. Okay, option A is 0, option B is E, option C is E square, option D is 1. Okay, what's the value of the following series? Let's try. You have 1.5 minutes. What's the value of the following series? Please try. Okay. See, this is just like that question where we had done that with hyperbolic function, right? This is here. If you see, this is not hyperbolic. This is a direct function of sine cos theta. So this is your cos theta expansion. Okay. Cos theta expansion is 1 minus theta square by 2 factorial plus theta fourth by 4 factorial. Go on. Okay. So sine theta is what? Sine theta is 1 minus theta q by 3 factorial plus theta fifth by 5 factorial. Okay, it will go on. So it's just like that, right? So this is theta. Sorry. And see what is the value in place of thetas here? 1, right? So we just put theta is equal to 1. If I put theta is equal to 1, it will be cos 1 is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial dot dot. Here again theta is equal to 1. So sine 1 is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 5 factorial. Okay. So the square plus square, that means cos 1 square plus sine 1 square. Yeah. So that is cos square 1 plus sine square 1. So that is equal to simple cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. Okay. Simple. Is it alright? So the answer is 1. I hope it's clear. Again, very easy. Just have to remember the expansions. Okay. JEST asks you a lot of expansions. Okay. So please be careful about that. Now let's do one more question on probability. Question number 6. Question number 6. Two drunk people start out together at the origin, each having each having equal probability, each having equal probability of making a step of making a step, making a step simultaneously, simultaneously to the left or right along the x-axis, or right along the x-axis. Okay, the probability that the probability that the probability that they meet after n steps. They meet the probability that they meet after n steps is, that is the question. Option A, 1 by 4 to the power n 2n factorial divided by n factorial square. Option B, 1 by 2 to the power n 2n factorial divided by n factorial square. Option C, 1 by 2 to the power n 2n factorial. Okay. Option D, 1 by 4 to the power n. Please try this question. Okay. See. So if you see, this is a question. This can be also a question from statistical mechanics, okay, background random walk problem. But here it is in, asked in probability section of the mathematical physics. Two drunk people start out together at the origin. Okay, at the origin. So we don't know where will they go because they are drunk. So their motion is random. They can go in any direction. Each having equal probability of making a step simultaneously to the right, or to the left, or to the right. They can go here, here, and again come back. No problem. Okay, and this is a 1D motion only along x-axis. So the probability that they meet after n steps. Okay, so see, you have to remember this answer. Probability of, because they can take r steps out of n steps. So probability of taking r steps out of n steps. N is the total number of steps. Okay, because it is saying like what after n steps. So suppose there are total n steps, capital N. Hmm. Like to the left, to the right, total number is n. Okay. So probability of taking r steps out of n steps. That is the formula for it is P1 is equal to NCR half to the power r half to the power n minus 1. Okay, this is already half to the power r half to the power n minus r. Now total number of steps is what? Total steps is n. That is n plus n. Okay, 2n. It can be left n towards left, n towards right. That is 2n. So now for probability for taking n steps out of n, Okay, n steps out of n. That will be what? P is equal to ncn r to the power n. I'm just writing, this is the actual general formula. I'm just writing the, I'm using n in place of here r and half n minus n. And if you see, n minus n is also n, isn't it? Hmm. So ncn half to the power n and half to the power n. So I can write it as ncn half to the power 2n, right? Half to the power 2n. Is it? Yeah, half to the power 2n. Okay. ncn I can write as n factorial divided by n minus n factorial into n factorial into half to the power 2n. Okay. And this can be written as n factorial is how much? N can be written as 2n, right? So I will write 2n. So 2n whole factorial divided by this n minus n is n factorial into n factorial. This is half to the power 2n. So that is 2n whole factorial divided by n factorial square r to the power 2. Okay, is it alright? That is the answer. Okay, so if you see this option, this matches with the option. Okay, half to the power 2n. Can I write it like this? 2n factorial divided by n factorial whole square into 4 to the power n, isn't it? I can write like that. So the option will be, uh, yeah, this one may be the option, I think. Yeah, yeah, right, option A. So question 6 is done. Next question, question number 7. Question number 7. The value of limit z tends to 0. Sorry, z tends to I. So I z tends to I. Z to the power 10 plus 1 divided by z to the power 6 plus 1 is option A is a 1, option B is 0, option C minus 10 by 3, option D is 5 by 3. Okay, this is the question. The value of limit z tends to I z to the power 10 plus 1 by z to the power 6 plus 1 is. Try this question. So here, if you see, again very easy basic type question. Limit z tends to I z to the power 10 plus 1 divided by z to the power 6 plus 1. If you see, if I put the value I here, I to the power 10 is what? I to the power 8 into I to the power 2, I can write like that. I to the power 8 is, why I wrote like this? Because I to the power 8 is I to the power 4 square, that is 1. But I square is what? Minus 1. So this one is making minus 1. And the z to the power 6 is also, see, if you see, I to the power 6 is what? I to the power 4 into I to the power I. I will write everything as I to the power 4, okay? 1 into minus 1. That is minus 1. So if you see, this is minus 1 plus 1. This is also minus 1 plus 1. So this is actually 0 by 0 form. Huh. So whenever there is 0 by 0 form, what do? We take L hospital rule, right? Or L'Hopital rule, whatever you say. What is it? We will take the derivative of both numerator and denominator, right? So limit z tends to 1, z tends to I, 10 z to the power 9 divided by 6 z to the power 5. So now I can put the value of I. See, I to the power 9 is what? I to the power 8 into I. So I to the power 8 is 1. This is I. So 10 into I divided by, this is 6 into z to the power 5. That means I to the power 5, that is again I to the power 4 into I, that is 1 into I 6 I. So 10 by 6, that is 5 by 3. Okay, so that's the answer. 5 by 3. Yeah. I hope you understood. Next question. Question number 8. What are the solutions? What are the solutions to the equation? To the equation f double dash x minus 2f dash x plus fx is equal to 0. What are the solutions to the equation this f double dash x minus 2f dash x plus fx is equal to 0? C1, sorry, C1 e to the power x by x. Option B, C1x plus C2 by x. Option C, C1x e to the power x plus C2. Option D, C1 e to the power x plus C2x e to the power x. This is alright. What are the solutions to the equation this? Okay. So again, if you see, okay, try first. Okay, so just try. Okay, see. So, what are the solutions to the equation? Okay, this is a which type? This is the differential equation clearly, right? F double dash x minus 2 f dash x plus fx is equal to 0. So I can write it as like this: d square fx, d square fx by dx square minus 2 dfx by dx plus fx is equal to 0, isn't it? So I can write that auxiliary equation m square minus 2m plus 1 is equal to 0. So if you see, this is your m minus 1 whole square is equal to 0, and if you see, this is m is equal to 1 and 1, isn't it? Right? M can be 1 and 1. So if I write the solution or like complementary function for this, that is y is equal to c1 plus c2x to the power e to the power x. That is the solution for this kind of thing. So c1 e to the power x plus c2x e to the power x. Okay. Hello. ভিডিওটা করে ই করছি হ্যাঁ okay c1 e to the power x plus c2x e to the power x. Okay, so this is the solution. If you see the options, option D is the answer. Okay, yeah, that was the question number 8. Question number 9. Question number 9. Now question number 9, the sum of the, again that series kind of thing, the sum of the infinite series, the sum of the infinite series 1 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 minus 1 by 7 whatever is option A 2 pi, option B pi, option C pi by 2, option D pi by 4. Right. Again that series kind of thing is given. So please think first, like whose series it is. Okay, let me solve this one. This one, let me solve it. So one, okay. If you see tan inverse x, okay, tan inverse x is what? Pi by 2 minus 1 by x plus 1 by 3x cube minus 1 by 5x5, okay, plus 1 by 7x7 plus dot dot dot. This is for tan inverse x for x greater than 1. Okay, so so putting x is equal to 1, what will happen? Tan inverse 1 is equal to pi by 2 minus 1 minus 1 by 3, sorry, plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 7 dot dot dot. Okay, and if you see, I can write it like this: minus 1 by 1 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 minus 1 by 7, right? Like this is the question. This is exactly the question. So if you see, tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. So pi by 4, I can take this pi by 2 minus pi by 2 is equal to minus of, this is the question, right? You can write also, this is the question. Okay, so minus question is this. Okay, pi by 4 minus pi by 2 is minus, okay, 4, this is pi minus 2 pi is equal to minus of question. So if you see, this is a minus pi by 4, this is a minus question. So question is your what? Pi by 4. Okay, that will be the answer. That's the answer. Okay. Okay. One more question, but this one is will be homework number 10. Question number 10 will be homework. Right now, question number 10. Given a matrix, given a matrix M is equal to 2 1 1 2. Which of the following represents? Which of the following represents cos pi capital M by 6? Okay. Option A 1 2 1 2 2 1. Option B root 3 by 4 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. Option C root 3 by 4 1 1 1 1. Option D 1 by 2 1 root 3 root 3 1. Okay. So this is the question. This is a homework. Please try to solve it. Okay. Please try to solve it at home. Okay. So that will be it for this class. And we'll be solving more questions in the upcoming sessions. Okay. Thank you very much.